Hello, here we are at Country Baskets. I'm Tracy Rowbottom and I'm going to run you through a beautiful hanging basket. Okay, so the first thing we do with a hanging basket is anchor our foam. So I'm twisting 2.90 wires together and I'm going to push that across the foam, which I've cut. I've cut from 2 bricks of dry foam. I've cut it, I want it to sit beneath the level of the basket because I want the plants to appear to be growing. So I'm threading it through the basket, and just to stop that from cutting in, I have a little bit of stick that I'm wiring into the middle of that wire. So there you are, I've wired a little bit of stick. What that does is stops the wire from cutting right through. And then the next job is to poke it back through the wicker and into the basket, just making sure I've gone around part of the structure. And that will hold that foam really firmly in the basket and stop it from blowing around when it's outside in the weather. Okay, so I've got that secured and I'm going to start to build my basket. So I'm going to start with this beautiful fern, which I've opened up and bent into a natural shape. So I've taken care to bend all those fronds so they flow beautifully together. And then the ivy. The foliage forms 2 purposes in this basket. It hides some of the foam and it adds a nice natural flow. And I've chosen an ivy that is soft and draping, so it'll shimmer in the wind when you put it outside. Next thing to do is put the centre point in so that I've established the height of my basket. So again, it's a geranium plant, which I'm pushing into the centre of the foam. And that gives me my highest point. Second one. Got a beautiful shape now to my basket so that I can work with that. I'm going to put in some trailing roses, which I'm going to cut with some industrial wire cutters, because you will find as silk flowers they are supported by a very strong wire. As a florist I have quite strong hands, so a little bit practice is perfect. And again I've got that single stem which I'm taking right down into the foam, pushing it in, again a good 2 or 3 inches because it will be out in all weathers and we don't want to find a little bit of it missing in the morning. There we are. I'm taking care again to bend it into shape. So that it really does look natural and not just have it quite rigid. And then a lovely focal point at the front with these beautiful smiley face pansies anchoring firmly into the foam because it will blow around outside, so we really do need to make sure that that's in there and it's not going to go anywhere. So bring that colour through. Last job is to put these mini asters in the back with a hanging basket. They will be viewed from all sides and it's always nice to find something else of interest as the basket turns. So just something else a little bit interesting. So again, I'm pushing that down into the foam. Very simple. There we are. And my final job is to just go around and spread out my flowers and tweak it so that there's no gaps and we've got something interesting to look at from every side. There we are. A beautiful hanging basket done in just a few minutes, whereas if you grew one at home it would take you a couple of months to get it to that point. And even planting one would take longer than that, I think. And this is one that is going to endure year after year. So there we are. Lovely hanging basket.